Hello everyone, Omnes-D-Stahl here with another Vampyr Let's Play video. Now then, we were doing the side quest for Thelma Howcroft and ended up saving an individual. But enough getting sidetracked, time to return and tell Thelma that everything is fine, and see if there's any other side quests we can do before continuing on the story. Since every time I sleep to level up, it time moves on. So, time to go back. Oh. Excellent. Now then. Craft. Excellent. Wait, do I have to pick one or the other? Yeah, looks like I have to pick one or the other. But it's wasting stuff. So, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Huh. That'll be great. Alright then. Not enough common handle parts. Oh, but I do have... There should be a way to do this for multiple items instead of one by one. Now then. Let's see, the hacksaw was the one that I wanted to level up. Not enough common handle parts. Okay, well then. Fatigue, anemia, pneumonia, bronchitis, cold. I'm gonna need that. Oh, I need this for sure. Alright. So, moving on. There's some people I need to deal with in this place. Also, it looks like I could pick up something from this side. Yeah, Ferris Star trait. Oh, everything kind of respawns in this game, huh? That's actually really cool. Now then. Alright, Thelma, where are you? Must be walking about.
I cannot enter.
She can't be out here, she has to be inside. No, no. Where is Thelma? probably back here.
I
Oh,
wasted too much energy for so little result.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind. Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
probably not a whole lot.
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
That's true, but
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
was that? Yeah, that was just personal questions.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Well then. Pippa! Is this you, Pippa?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I have issues with you. No, that's not me.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
Don't worry, young lady. Was it
Goodbye,
not
Nurse
her
Hawkins.
then? Must have been another person. Let me check the mission thing. pharmacy. Oh, I should speak with Mr. Goswick. Jeez, this way. It's Pippin Hawkins.
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me will not further your
It's
agenda,
locked,
sir.
all right.
How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods.
Huh. Okay then. I need to do the pharmacy mission. There we
You
go.
will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Yeah, that's pretty important. Let me do that mission next. Now then, this way, right? Yeah. Next side mission. Probably go this way. Is it a really cool town? Oh. Reach the pharmacy.
Steady, boys!
Oh. Not good.
Watch it! It's a killer!
Yeah, no. You're weaker than your brethren. That's fine with me. Alright then. This way, right? Are those? Yeah, those are Bruin rookie. Yeah, might as well deal with these people.
Sorry, sir, no admittance. Wouldn't come any closer.
Alright, fine. That's fine by me.
Mine, I'll take it.
Oh, don't come any closer. Oh, okay, alright. Okay, no, you.
Kill the vermin! Ain't human! Kill it! He's dead!
I am unsure as to why you were running away from me. You're not escaping me. Oh, what? No. No, you don't. You are my experience and you're gonna be mine.
Christ!
Well then. These guys aren't that important, but I guess that was the wrong way and I'm going this way.
It's on to us!
Thank you. I very much need that. Do you have anything for me, sir? No? That's fine. Take that and move on. Just a merry stroll. Going for a walk. Thank you. Thanks for the meal. There's a dazzled skull around here. But how do I reach you? This way. H.G. Griffin, huh? Not good. Ouch. I fought someone like you. Not good. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, I'm already here. Huh. This is gonna be a problem. Smarter moves here. Well, that was harrowing. Not that. Dr. Strickland's list. Apricot, lacrima papaveris, sodium hypochlorite, potassium permanganate.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
No, it isn't. Yeah, that was it. Time to go back. I need you to heal. Ow. Give me what I need. Thank you. I wasted my serums on that last fight. Right then, moving on.
Doesn't like fire, does it?
No, it doesn't like fire, but that's fine. I can deal. As long as I learn how my enemies I can smell rats.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, you need blood. So, we all gotta deal somehow. Now then. Back to the hospital. Hello. Now then. Strickland. No, you're not Strickland. You're Strickland.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
Huh.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
Don't you think we have enough work already? Perhaps now is not the best time to be chasing shadows.
Chasing shadows, really? It's funny those words coming from the only doctor here who has spent more time outside this hospital than he.
I guess.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
That makes sense.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
True. That is very true. Well then, thank you, Dr. Strickland. Do I have any other? Yes, I do.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
But still, you're
Goodbye, Dr.
doctors.
Strickland.
Well then.
I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
Words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what
Well
a
then.
blundering idiot.
I see that the missing ingredients has been changed. But then, I am near the end of my time. I have a timer with me every time. But I will have to end the video here. Now, I realize that I'm pretty much under-leveled for many of the areas of this place because I have not taken a civilian yet. I still want to wait and choose, but I feel like if I get used to the difficulty, later on it'll be easier. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. A lot of character development with everyone else, trying to see who or what is happening in each individual person's life, as well as in the life of the city as it is. So, I'm gonna end it here. If you liked the video, go ahead and press the subscribe button and the notification bell, as well as the like button if you enjoyed it, and so you're informed of any other videos I put out. You know, I'd be very grateful if you watched it. And, well, this has been Omnes-D-Stahl, out. Thank you very much for watching.